Okay, we are live. I'm Tara Milo, your computer girl, and I'm so excited for tonight's free sneak peek at the AMA membership, or the Ask Me Anything membership. So I've got the weird blue glare on my glasses. So I'm going to flip over and share my screen, and we will get started. We didn't have a lot of people sign up. So I'm going to take a peek at the comments, and I'm going to ask some questions that people have been asking throughout the week. And we'll do this. Okay, so on this page, of course, you hit the play button and you'll be able to watch our video here. And there's a chat box right below the video. You can sign in with Facebook, Twitter, Google, Gmail. You could be anonymous. You could do anything. Sign in as anything. And ask your questions here. So I'm just going to pop this out onto the side and keep an eye on it as we go through the evening. Okay, so let's see if this is going. It is. Cool. We are on. Okay, so our first question was about, actually we have a couple minutes, so I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to join us. I made a video about words I don't hate, and it's kind of been, I've been sharing it around a little bit because I feel like everybody likes to hate things. Like I hate the word manifest. I hate abundance. I hate the word girl boss. I'm just a boss. Like, I don't know. People love to hate things. So I made a video where I don't hate words, and those are some of the words that I don't hate. So I posted it today in a group where I have noticed this trend. So I was really nervous about it, but it's getting a little bit of feedback, so that's good. I was kind of terrified. All right. So, let's talk about, while we're waiting for people to join, let's talk about the AMA membership. I'll give you a little peek of it. So here it is. It's an Ask Me Anything membership, and twice a month we have a call like this where it's a live call, and I share my screen and people ask questions and we get the answers on the call. You get a video and you get access to all the previous Ask Me Anything calls. So yeah, so here's what you get: 2 webinars, worksheets, just like the notes that I sent in your confirmation email. You get all the previous AMAs, you get all my previous webinars that are about a topic. Like I did one about branding, surveys. I did one about, it was a good one recently. The branding one was really popular. Anyway, you get all my previous topic webinars, and we have a Facebook group where you can actually ask me anything, anytime. So you don't have to wait until the live call, which is nice if you're, writing your newsletter and you get stuck and MailChimp isn't working, and you can shout out into the group and say, Tara, how do I do this? And I'll make a video for you and post it in the group. Actually, I'll show you a little bit of that now. So Karen asked about getting organized. So I made a video about Dropbox and Dropbox folders. And then she's asking about having her logo made and what should I be getting for my designer. So anyway, I post some links in here about what we talked about, stuff like that. So that's our private group. You can ask a question anytime and get an answer anytime. So here's all the things you can ask me about, and I need to add Optimized Press pages to this now because I'm using OptimizePress and I love it. And it's a little tricky and I've had to figure my way through some things, so I can definitely help you with OptimizePress too. So if you scroll down a little bit, the first week of the month we meet at 7:30 p.m. and the third week of the month we meet at noon, which is kind of nice. If you have a job somewhere, you can just join us during lunch or after work. The membership is $20 a month, which is amazing. I don't know if that's not the right price because it's so much more valuable than that. And you can actually try the first month for just $1. So if you're not sure if this is something you want, you can try it for $1. And then if you want to hang out with us every month, it's $20 a month. And I'm doing this till we get some questions. So here is our home base, and this will look new to people who are in the current AMA because I'm moving it to this new one. So you get your welcome video, and then the current AMA is here. You can ask your questions, and then the upcoming AMA. So here's our schedule, private Facebook group, and the vault. I'm pretty excited about these pages. This one's kind of boring, but here's the AMA member vault. So all of our previous topic webinars are here, and you can click on this and get instant access to this webinar right here. What else? Oh, I've got a resources page that is super helpful with all my favorite things. I'll be updating the resources page pretty soon, but that's a good one. So that's our Ask Me Anything membership, and I'm sure it's going to just get better and better as we move on and as we get more questions and good stuff. And for each of the AMAs, the previous ones, I've gone through and highlighted what we talked about at that moment. So for this one, we're kind of talking about how to get famous, like how to be a source for media stories, and source bottles, kind of the same as that. So how to be a source for media and blogs and cool stuff like that. This is just a neat tool that I found, so I highlighted it in the webinar. Different file, like I'm highlighting at what moment we start talking about something. So you can go and find minute 12:30 if that's the question that you have, like what are the different file formats, so we can go and find that directly. Anyway, that is the member vault, and I've done that for all of these, and I'll just keep doing it for all of our Ask Me Anything membership. Okay, so our first question is from Emily. SEO. Is it just having the words in there? Do you have to highlight something special with those words? Okay, so let's go talk about SEO. And we're gonna go into WordPress. That's what most people are using, is WordPress. But it'll be something similar on whatever system you're using. So in WordPress, you'll go to, there's actually a plugin that you might want to look at. The Yoast, I don't know how to say it. I would say Yoast, but it's the guy's name, and his name is Yoast. So Yoast. Yoast SEO plugin is the best plugin for SEO. I'm not using it right now, but this is the best one. And it's so thorough. And what I look for when I'm looking at plugins is the reviews. So this one has 1,200 5-star reviews. It does have 300 1-star reviews, but I wonder if that was an update that didn't work or something happened. But this is a pretty good review. This also tells you how important social proof is on your own website. The first place I look for on a plugin is the reviews. So you could get this one, this Yoast SEO plugin, and really use that to optimize your SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. So it's kind of redundant to say optimize your SEO. But anyway, all right. So where do we find SEO? It might depend on your theme. So let's check this out. See, here's my SEO. And homepage title. Should have a title in here. And turn it on. There, now it's on. So the homepage title is actually just what shows up here. This is the homepage title. And then when you Google yourself, I'm just Googling myself to see what comes up. This is what would come up here in the description. And the reason this didn't come up is because I didn't enable my SEO. But that's what would come up in your Google search results. So you want this to be really intriguing, and you want it to tell people, yes, you are in the right place. This is where you want to be. You found me, let's do this, okay? So I'm going to change that. Okay, so the homepage description, yep, make it short and snappy. And it can be overwritten on individual pages, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. And this is standard for all themes. It doesn't matter which theme you're using. So the keywords are going to be words that people would use to find your website. So if you're a health coach, you can include the word health coach, but I would say that most people don't know what a health coach is until they know you. So they're probably not Googling health coach, but they might Google fatigue, and they might have a sugar addiction. So maybe they're Googling sugar addiction. Is sugar addiction a real thing? Like, put some of those words in there. Now, I put in health coach and life coach because I want these people to find my website. So people are not going to find my website by Googling. So SEO is kind of weird for me because I find people by interacting with them one-on-one in groups online. Nobody's Googling computer girl. But for you, you want to use the words that your ideal clients are using. So really get into her head and be like, okay, she has a sugar addiction. She snacks late at night. So maybe late night snacking or just snacking. So here's the thing about the keywords is that if you put snack, it will find snack, snacks, snacked, snacking, late night snack, late night snacks. It will find every version of the word snack. So you just have to put the word snack. Same thing with sugar, addiction, fatigue. What else? Sleepy. Just put sleep, because that'll find sleep and sleepy and no sleep, not enough sleep. It'll find all of the words connected to sleep. Maybe put energy, tired, you know what I mean? Like stuff that your ideal client would actually be searching for, put those words in there. Yeah, so really kind of get in her head and figure out, what is she looking for? How is she going to find me? Those are the words that you want to put in your keywords. Okay, let's talk about some other things that are going to help your SEO. One thing is to blog consistently, to write a blog at least once a week, maybe twice a month if you can't do once a week. But blogging consistently shows Google and other search engines that your website is alive and active and people should click on it. So if you never blog, you're going to get pushed to the back of the line in terms of search results. And okay, so blogging is going to help a lot. Let's go to pages, and we'll talk about the pages and the SEO on pages. I wouldn't put SEO on every page, and I'll show you what I mean. So we'll go to the About Me page, and I'll click Edit. And again, whatever kind of website you're using, if it's Weebly or I'm sure Squarespace has something about this, and of course WordPress. So on your page, all right, so I'm using, it's kind of funny, I'm using a Visual Composer. So I'm gonna click to classic mode just so that I, all right, I'm gonna go back to my Visual Composer. It's not showing my SEO. And that could be because, like we were looking at on the theme options page, it said that it'll write the SEO for every page. So let's talk about images. Here's an image, because another thing that helps your SEO, we're going to go and edit this image, is to have what are called alt tags. So here's alternative text is the same as alt tag. So this should say Paramilo, because that'll bring this page higher up in the Google search results if your images are using alt tags. So whenever you see alternative text, just type something there. Type your name or your website name, whatever you want people to find. And do it there in the alt text. So we'll save changes and we'll update, and I'll show you what that alt text is, probably, if it works. All right, so let's pop out and view this page. When you put your mouse, yeah, it doesn't do the alt text. That's fine. That's actually good. Because sometimes when you put your mouse over it, it would pop up the alt text. I don't really like that, so I'm glad that doesn't happen here. Thank you. Gotta be honest with you guys, I'm bumming out a little bit about my SEO on this page. But I wonder if I use categories and tags, if that would boost the SEO for the page. The other thing that affects your SEO is headers. So let's go back in and edit the text a little bit. So this is a heading 3. And I'm using that heading. My purpose here is big why, because a lot of entrepreneurs talk about their big why. So I'm using a word that people talk about, and I've made it a heading. And this doesn't need to be a heading. But anything, like you can add headings to words that you want to stand out. So maybe you have a location. And if you did, you would want it to say like Tara Milo shop location and have that whole thing in a heading, probably a heading 2 or a heading 1, to make it show up higher in the search engine results. Trying to think if there's anything else that is going to affect your SEO. Those are the main things. So setting up your SEO in your theme options. If it's not in your theme options, it might be in your settings tab here. Yeah, here's a tagline. I don't really know where it's getting. Oh, yeah, I don't know where this is coming from. But anyway, so this is the site title. That's what's appearing at the top here. So you want to make sure your site title says what you do. And then you could have a tagline, but really try to set up that SEO. So check out the Yoast SEO plugin and kind of walk through that. And find SEO in your theme options. Let's see. Okay, so setting up your SEO from the beginning. So the first step, blog consistently. The alt tag on your images is going to help your SEO. And headings. The words that you use in your headings are going to affect your SEO. So when you're writing a blog post, here's kind of a bonus thing, right? Put some of those words in a heading. When you're writing a blog post, it's nice to make it skimmable, and one way to do that is to have bold words and to have headings that kind of break up the text. And you can do that strategically by saying like, do you have a sugar addiction? Make that a heading. Or are you tired all the time? Do you have fatigue? You know, stuff like that. Make those headings in your blog posts. I'm going to check out media real quick to see. Yeah, there's the alt text. So I could put alt text if I want. I don't really need people to find every blog post. So I don't try to do SEO on everything I do because I don't need everybody to find everything I do. You know what I mean? You might not know what I mean. What I mean is I only want people to find the home page, the blog, the About Me page, and the Contact Me page. Maybe the Work With Me page. Those are the only pages that I would put any effort into as far as SEO. I don't want them to find a page, 3 or 4 layers down. I only want people to find those top layer pages. The home, blog, About Me, Work With Me, and Contact Me. So if you can put SEO on your pages, I would focus on those pages. You're probably wondering how I know all of this about SEO. I'm kind of wondering how I know all of this. I used to work at the University of Akron, and I did the marketing and I did the website at the university. And I also worked in admissions. That might be where I learned all of this, was when I did the website for admissions. And so I would, attend webinars and classes about SEO so that I could learn how to build the website with, alt tags and with SEO, using headers, stuff like that. It was important for us to kind of boost our rankings in the search engine optimization. So I learned how to do it there. And then when I left that to become a computer girl, I took that knowledge with me. Okay, so Yoast SEO. Make sure you don't have any other questions. So that was a good question, right? Good 30-minute, 20-minute question. Did you see my tech tip for today? IFTTT, so cool. Go check that out. I'm trying to think of let's see if I got one. Somebody is actually asking me right now about keeping the IIN website because IIN shut it down. I really like Weebly if you're just starting out. It's just so easy to build a website in Weebly. So let's pop in there real quick just in case I send her this. So I was working on somebody's website today. All right. So here is, I don't have a lot of views because I'm not using this website anymore. I'm over on WordPress now. But here's my Weebly website. And I have a blog as the homepage, and I like doing that. But let's look at the work with me page. You know, big pictures. Basically with Weebly, you can do anything you want because you can move the size of everything. So you can make it look exactly how you want it to look. You can blog with Weebly, and you can sell things. Let's check out the About Me page because you can use PayPal. You can have like the big header banner things that you get on WordPress. You can have those on Weebly too. These are the testimonial boxes. I love them. I love them. I customized this a little bit to make it purple, and that's something I can help you do if you want to work with me to set up a Weebly website like that other woman was. So she booked 3 sessions with me, and she's going to have a brand new website for less than $600 because we're going to build it together. She's going to learn how to do it herself. I'm going to do a lot of it with her, and then she's going to be off and running. So, I mean, you can't beat it for, you can't get a website for less than $600. So that's what she's asking me about. Actually, as we're doing this, somebody has a question. So I really like Weebly because you can just start and you don't have to have a template. You don't have to hire somebody to do it for you. It's helpful to work one-on-one with somebody because you can suffer through this and figure it out yourself for like 8 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours, or you can pay me and we'll do it together in 3 hours. So it's all about, you know, what that time is worth. But I would rather save time and pay somebody to help me learn how to do it than to do it myself. All right. So let me see. Trying to think of any other questions that I have gotten. That is about it. So this will be a quick one. And if you're watching the replay, I want to thank you for watching the replay. I hope that SEO was helpful. That was like an hour-long SEO class condensed for you to about 20 minutes. And remember to check out the AMA membership. And you can join these calls. As you can see, if you joined the AMA membership, you would have my full attention tonight. For $20, I would answer any question you have. That is worth it, right? So check out taramilo.com/AMA-membership. You can find it under Work With Me right here. So thank you again, and I hope to see you on a future webinar. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.